onto that. Man, I'm gonna get up onto that. Man, I'm gonna get up onto that. The man with the wet up stomp on that. I'm up to bat, all bets off. Smash up your bookie. Back up the rookie. What? Prick. Clap up your coffee. Big bad song for that. Big bad's onto that. Big bad's gone for that. Big man long for that. Bust it, conquer me.
And let's get it poppin'. The National Treasure Gauntlet is underway. Nick Aldis putting up a non-title matchup, NWA #1 contendership opportunity. Two contenders can step up to this plate, and we have the Nicki Fury of HavocNFury, the collective tag team, HNF. The Nicki Fury making his way down that rampway. He's here in London, England, his homeland. Aussie born, Liverpool grown. The Nicki Fury has a chance of a lifetime here tonight against Nick Aldis, NWA World Heavyweight Champion, the Covenant, historic 10 pounds of gold. An opportunity here tonight to strike his opportunity for a World Championship title shot. He's accompanied by Ray Havoc, his tag team partner, as he looks on. The music of Nick Aldis has hit. The crowd, mixed emotions, some respect this NWA World Heavyweight reign. With that 10 pounds of historic gold right there. The likes of Ric Flair, Dusty Rhodes. The best of the best have held that championship and have carried it through the years. And Nick Aldis has traveled far and wide, not only here in his homeland in England and the United Kingdom, but he has traveled throughout North America, South America, and abroad, proving exactly why that NWA World Championship needs its respect once again, where it rightfully deserves. Nick Aldis called me up to DJE. It is absolutely despicable how you cannot have the NWA World Champion Nick Aldis on your card. And I said, hey, I thought you were busy. I thought you were booked up, man. And he's proven here tonight that he's a man of his word. But does Nick Aldis understand the true talent that relies within this SPW2K roster as the NWA World Champion ascends his throne, showcasing exactly why he's the national treasure that we put up to the test here tonight. We don't know who the second man for this gauntlet is. This is an NWA World Championship opportunity. You score that win over Nick Aldis, you gain yourself a World Championship shot single-handedly. NWA Hollywood, an episode all to yourself. This is a major look for one of these SPW2K talents. Nick Aldis gonna put the Nicki Fury up to the test. Nick Aldis, that scowl look as he looks down upon the Nicki Fury, the national treasure in this National Treasure Gauntlet. He's hosted it before at NWA Hollywood. And Nick Aldis, the NWA World Heavyweight Champion, gonna prove exactly why he's exactly that, the World Champion, here in this gauntlet. I agreed and booked the Nicki Fury to be the first man to accept this gauntlet. The second is up to whoever comes out to that curtain first. A full-out stampede to anyone that's going to take advantage. Ray Havoc's on the outside, so he can just slip in and step up for his homie. But here we go. The bell has been rung. Nick Aldis locking it up. And a snap suplex. Driving all that snapping pain down the spine. As the Nicki Fury now caught up as he's jockeying for position here. The Nicki Fury eating that knee by Nick Aldis. Nick Aldis, Irish ripping the Nicki Fury to the rope. And the rock star that is the Nicki Fury, the rock and roller, is eating a bulldog, a running British bulldog, smashing his face into the mat. Nick Aldis searching for the right area to go high flying. Unorthodox, you see Nick Aldis rush to the ropes early out in the matchup. As Ray Havoc is studying and watching on. And I bet Ray Havoc may be stepping up and calculating his opportunity if his tag team partner is unsuccessful here tonight. And what a way we kick off Uprize. I'd like to thank you all for tuning in. We're kicking off Uprize with an NWA World Championship Gauntlet. We're going to end off with the SPW2K World Championship. Nathan SMARTA versus the WWE UK Champion. Pete Dunne in a special champion versus champion clash to main event here tonight. So much big matches, a stacked card. And you know it's stacked when you kick off with a World Championship matchup. And Nick Aldis almost down there taking off the head of the Nicki Fury. And the Nicki Fury now snap, another snap suplex, doing his damage to the lower back, making it that much hard for the Nicki Fury to gut wrench and pick up Nick Aldis. As a reverse DDT, putting the Nicki Fury back into the offensive. Nasty sweep to the face, raking the face with his boots, bringing it grounding Nick Aldis. We're going to see a lot of that Brit shoot style wrestling, strong style wrestling here tonight. I guarantee you that. Now, Irish Rip, the turnbuckle. We got Mustache Mountain teaming up with Jesse Snipes. Destiny 2K contestant Jesse Snipes. They'll compete for the 6-man tag team championships against Lucha natives. Apache Guerrero, Chavo Guerrero, and Niko Vega. Apache Guerrero also Destiny 2K contesting as the Nicki Fury, just stomping the life. Desperation stomp out of the air, out of the heavens, just stomping into the midsection, driving on the air. And Nick Aldis, I better pay close attention to this matchup. We may have a huge upset here tonight. The Nicki Fury may be working himself for a main event spot at NWA Hollywood, facing Nick Aldis for his championship if he defeats him here tonight. And Nick Aldis may be regretting it right here as he's being put to the test. Test of strength, and he whips the Nicki Fury. And oh, trying to go for another suplex. The Nicki Fury knows the damage that's going to cause his lower back. Now we're tripping, back in control. We're going to see a British slice of bread with that cup of tea. Going to go for that pinning predicament. 1, 2, no. A British sliced biscuit, shall I say. Nope. Headbutt straight to the face. The Nicki Fury drilling a start to the midsection again. The Nicki Fury now. Where does he have set up? Setting up. Oh, he's going submission. Nice. With that choke. The long limbs and Nick Aldis playing a huge role. And oh, look at the limbs are there. Hooked up on the ropes by any means. Ah, hell, I'll do it too. If a world championship opportunity is right in their grasp, I'm going to do it. I'm going to hook my legs up on that rope. I'm going to try and get that extra leverage. I'm going to try and score that pinfall. Any means necessary. I'm not going to doubt him in this moment. Once in a lifetime opportunity the Nicki Fury has here tonight as he gets laid out now. Try to set him up on the top rope. Nick Aldis turns around and leaping out of the corner of that crossover. driving him into that in the middle of that squared circle pretty much, and setting upstairs, elbow drop, and oh my god, nasty landing. Nicki ate all of that from Nick Aldis. The National Treasure gonna close this one up and set up for the next contestant. 1, 2, no, 3. KUSHYBABY, unfortunately couldn't kick out. Nick Aldis scoring this pinfall. As we're gonna, whoa. No way. The second contestant, I thought it was gonna be Ray Havoc. Who's gonna answer? Ray Havoc is helping. KUSHYBABY on the way out. This is the music of Hypnosis. Hypnosis, the man, formerly known as Joseph Midnight, aka Joseph Midnight. Hypnosis. I don't know who's gonna show up here tonight, who we're gonna get here tonight, but Hypnosis is in London, England. Hypnosis, Destiny, 2K, 18 contestant. Hypnosis signed on the SPW2K Destiny Championship Series tournament. We're going to be hosting 12 contestants, 12 top talents, not only the Empire Wrestling Network, but throughout the top community. Hypnosis on the first contestant to enter this tournament. Here tonight, he may be even cashing in on an NWA World Championship opportunity if he can defeat Nick Aldis and head back home into his home state in Cali, where he could possibly become an NWA World Champion. Hypnosis is the second man to answer this gauntlet. Nick Aldis called out 2 contestants, and you can see him on the outside shaking his head, catching his breath. Do not doubt Hypnosis. Hypnosis is a multi-time world champion in various Empire Wrestling Networks. Hell, he was a former president here in SPW2K. He ran things in OWF and in FZW. Hypnosis has been the backbone of MWN. And he's looking for an NWA opportunity. As that beautiful lock of you see Nick Aldis looking up. Like, what the hell did I sign up for? These SPW2K talents will bring the fight to the top independent stars. Hate it or love it. As Hypnosis Irish ripping Nick out to the corner, that net breaker, spinning him out. Hypnosis now dragging Nick Aldis closer to the middle of that squared circle. Oh, disrespectful kick to the face. Hypnosis, former SPW2K World Champion. He's part of that 1-year club. A club that only has about 5 or so guys that can rightfully say they've held the SPW2K World Championship for over a year. Hypnosis is one of those men cashing in from a made win. He was made for that big gold opportunity. And Hypnosis is trying to collect some new gold with this NWA World Championship opportunity. If he can defeat Nick Aldis here tonight. Hip toss, and Nick Aldis, you can see, he's close. As soon as he hits a huge offensive maneuver, he's trying to close in for a pinning predicament, end this matchup, and get out of here. And no hit, no. Gonna go for that cutter. Hypnosis now raking the odds. And Hypnosis can get menacing, he can get dark when he really needs to. He can bring up that midnight persona. And he really needs to. He's an enigma of sorts. And how that brings out a whole unorthodox style. He's very high flying, but he's an hybrid at the same time. He can hit you some big power moves, surprise you with big moves like this. Look at him. Oh man, just manhandling Nick Aldis, and Nick Aldis now trying to fight out of that. And that, Nick Aldis, tilt-a-world T-bone variation suplex. And just like that, trying to close in for the pinning predicament. And again, he cannot close in on Hypnosis. He has to hit something huge, impactful, vital. And Nick Aldis, he doesn't know Hypnosis' playbook. He doesn't know the history of Hypnosis. Hypnosis has studied Nick Aldis' career, has scouted him. Hell, he's even tried to book him for some shows a bit. So it's a very unorthodox predicament for both men. An interesting tale to tape, and it may work in the advantage of Hypnosis, who knows the champion and the arsenal that baby putting forth as he hit him with that. And look at this. No, he tried to go for that VHS, and whipping that lariat off the clothesline, taking off Hypnosis' head. And this may be the opening right here. This is the impactful move. That elbow drop out of the heavens, the national treasure. Closing in on that. And Hypnosis, he's out. 1, 2, and Hypnosis. Hypnosis still has life. And Nick Aldis can't believe it. I can't believe it either. I thought he drove all the air out of Hypnosis. You can't breathe. You can't win. That's for goddamn sure. And Hypnosis hung up now, guillotine. Trying to cut out the air supply. Any means necessary. Drain Hypnosis as fast as he can to the E-tank. And take this one home. Tow this one home. And Hypnosis back in control. He cannot showboat too much. Nasty shit to hold a tackle. Another one to follow suit. And what is this? Nick trying to get rid. And Hypnosis not too fast. Hypnosis scaling the top rope. Sledgehammer. Attack out the top. Keeping it safe. And Hypnosis doesn't want to take too much risk. He knows he has a tournament, a gruesome 4 days ahead of him. With the Destiny tournament. After this Uprize show. He has to fly back to New York and compete. And then possibly fly back for an NBA championship opportunity at VHS. Look at this. 1, 2. Hypnosis. Oh my God. Hypnosis did it. Hypnosis just scored himself an NBA World Heavyweight Championship opportunity. Kicking off SPW2K Uprize, ladies and gentlemen. He defeated UK's own national treasure Nick Aldis. A huge upset. And that's what's in store here tonight. Goddamn, we're in a hell of a show. Did you see that elbow drop? I thought it was over. I thought it was all she wrote, but that knee is what caught Nick Aldis in the VHS. Boom. Laying out Nick Aldis, knocking him out. Damn, near busting him open him too. Yeah, he cut him open. Insult to injury. And the dark medicine, the enigma that is Hypnosis has found himself a huge opportunity. Not only will he be featured in the SPW2K Destiny Championship Tournament, but he got an NW World Championship opportunity. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going in to 6-man Tag Team Championship gold on the line. SPW Uprize. I'm DJ, SPW2K President, and calling the action here tonight all line long. And we got LUCHA natives making their way down the aisle. It's a beautiful new, mysteriously born SPW2K 6-man Tag Team Championships on the all trios that the Coffee and the Empire Wrestling Network have given the scene. Come on out. This is the LUCHA natives. They successfully won the championship in the 6-man tournament. Championship tournament. Of all people, man, Chavo has damn near 100 years of wrestling, family, wrestling, luchador, history, heritage, running from his veins, from his father, from his uncle, from his grandfather. The list goes on to Guerreros. And coming out now is the new generation of British strong style. And this is Mustache Mountain. Mustache Mountain, Tyler Bate, Trent 7, your NXT champions. by SPW2K. Destiny contested an entry for that tournament. Jazzy Snipes. Tyler Lee, the youngest man in this matchup, accompanied by the veteran Trent 7 and the young Jazzy Snipes. Jazzy Snipes, the two Destiny 2K tournament contenders and entrymen are contending right here and scoring off. We got Apache, Guerrero, and Jazzy Snipes. You can check out the Destiny 2K tournament brackets available now on the Empire Wrestling Network Facebook page, the Call Wrestling Workshop Facebook page, our Central Facebook page. Let's keep it posted. Apache Guerrero kicking things off for the Lucha natives, representing them. We got Jazzy Snipes. You see Apache Guerrero dancing there, feeling himself. As the Lucha natives have all the right to celebrate being the first ever six-man SPW six-man tag team champions. And Apache with a beautiful springboard spin out leg drop, and Jazzy Snipes, who's still trying to find his pace amongst the roster here. And that Destiny 2K tournament is the right opportunity for Jazzy Snipes to find his placement. He'll be squaring off with Scott Adams, the fellow Brit of Call of Honor, representing Call of Honor, while Apache Guerrero will be facing off Shane Ashton of No.REMORSE.MAFIA and former SPW2K World Champion Shane Ashton. Apache Guerrero being worked on. You see that strong British style, bringing it back down to the ground base, working on the joints, breaking it down. There's a formula, there's a system to it. As Trent 7 has been tagged in, and systematically tagging in Trent 7 to even it out the sides. But you see Chavo Guerrero's been added in, and Apache's been worked over. Pace Apache, Chavo Guerrero, who has more of the experience out of any man in this matchup. 20 plus years of in-ring experience, coming from a family heritage of Guerreros who have 75, almost 80 years of in-ring wrestling experience throughout the whole family heritage. Trent 7 now working on Niko Vega. You see Chavo try to open up the door, and Niko Vega stopping Trent 7 right there. Chavo Guerrero open up the door, set it up, added in the young blood, Niko Vega. SPW2K homegrown talent, Niko Vega. He's an arsenal when it comes to the SPW tag team division, from the Fallen Angel faction that he was once a part of, led by his girlfriend Vicky Santiago, who's also on the SPW2K women's division, who've led into multiple tag team reigns, 4 tag team reigns with the SPW2K tag team championships, and to now being one of the first ever to hold the SPW2K 6-man tag team championship. He's a key part of this 6-man trio. His team, Trent 7 has just been tossing Niko Vega all around this ring, all around the Uprize arena. Constant tosses into the aprons, into guardrails, into the steps. And Niko Vega has finally got back into the events of drive. Niko Vega is smart. You see, that's where the experience comes in. He dragged Trent 7 back into his home plate, back into his corner, bringing the offensive heavily back into his side, bringing in the big man Apache Guerrero back in control. And I'm very excited to see Apache's singles run throughout this Destiny tournament, which you can keep on watching, keep tuned onto that on the YouTube channel here, like and subscribe to keep notified of that nasty European uppercut. He missed that back fist though, violently missed that back fist on Apache, and that just caught him. No, boot to the face and elbow to follow. Trent, no, lays him out. Trent is laid out. Apache. Apache now picking up Trent. Trent now eating a knee to the gut. Apache sets out Trent and lays out Trent with that unique driver. And setting him up. He's gonna eat him with that Indian arrow boot. Oh my God, that nasty ricochet, the head bouncing off the mat. Trent is laid out. Apache knows it. And oh man, raking across the face. You can break a nose like that, stomping across the face like that. And look at that, Trent 7 back in control. Eats that knee though. Back insult to injury. You see he can check in his nose. Drills him again with that unique brainbuster driver. And Apache went for that swanton, catching nothing but the mat. Apache going back right in, wasting no time. But kicked right in the Achilles and eats that clothesline. Lays him out. Hitting predicament. 1, 2. Chavo was almost there. He caught some of it that kind of broke it up there. But Tyler Bate right in line that take Chavo Guerrero out. Chavo Guerrero has been wrestling just as long as Tyler Bate has been alive. Like, if you can take in that factor, holy fuck. The experience level is heavily in the Lucha Native side. Trent 7, Tyler Bate, they just gotta bring that new age hybrid UK style. Jesse Snipes wants in. He wants to add insult to injury. Just in case he has to meet Apache Guerrero. It adds that insult to injury. It takes away one more contestant. Instead of worrying about 11 other guys, you got to worry about 10. Like, it just takes down the numbers of that tournament. So I understand why Jesse was begging to get inside that ring. Tyler Bate respecting that, tagging Jesse in. But now Jesse is on the receiving end of a beatdown, thrown in the Lucha Natives corner, tagged in now to Chavo Guerrero. Chavo Guerrero now. Irish ripping. Jesse Snipe, teamwork, both whipping and kick across the body of Jesse Snipes. Jesse Snipes, what is this? The referee warning Tyler Bate not to get involved. Let Chavo do his thing. Chavo springboard drop kick, sending Jesse Snipes dangerously back into the corner. Jesse Snipes now sending Chavo Guerrero over to the top rope. And Jesse is a smart and brave soul as he goes in for the kill. And he's in enemy territory as Niko Vega is just right there. No, Jesse Snipes needs the forehead, stopping that crusade. But 2-on-1, you're not going to win. The numbers are against you. You have to be on a lucky, God-forsaken day for the sides to be on your side. The coin to flip on your side on this predicament. As Apache's looking on to be that eligible man. In case of a count out, he can hop right in and take control. And what is this? Niko Vega sliding in Jesse Snipes. Chavo's back in. Niko Vega. What is Niko Vega doing? No. Niko Vega. Oh my God. Oh my God. Just completely spun him out on the outside there. And Niko Vega is adding insult to injury to Jesse Snipes. Jesse Snipes desperately trying to fight out of that corner, but to no avail. And Niko Vega, again, gonna spin him out. Oh my God. Curtain call. Like, neck breaker right there. On the outside, and Jesse Snipes trying to bring it back to the basics. Come back into control. But the double team has been heavily in the favor of Lucha Natives, and they've been stretching the count out, constantly throwing him back in and bringing it back out. It's been like a gang mentality on the Lucha Native side. Chavo Guerrero is now doing the same and elbows him and comes back in control. Cuts off the hot tag attempt by stomping on Jesse Snipes and now sending him to the corner. Jesse Snipes is in the corner now. Jesse Snipes dangerously eating that DDT, spin out DDT. Chavo going for the pin. Chavo gonna score that pin in predicament 1. No, Tyler Bate out of nowhere, diving, and he got kicked just as fast as he dived in by Apache. Guerrero, the power behind that push kick, drop kick, just driving Tyler Bate to the outside. Chavo drilling him out, short powered power bomb. Jazzy Snipes trying to maintain, no, trying to go for that suplex attempt, eats that knee, and now gets whipped out. Olympic slam, release, side suplex. Chavo Guerrero maintaining control. Oh man, he just let the young blood just drop to his knees. Almost hail him like. Chavo Guerrero now. Irish whip to the corner. Chavo setting up for another tornado DDT. Paso, Texas DDT, tornado DDT. 1, 2, and a 3. Lucha natives take it home. Jazzy Snipes eats the L. We wish him best of luck in the Destiny 2K tournament. Apache Guerrero have a little break from the 6-man tag after as he beat the tournament. Here, they thought he was going to close in on a nasty snow. The double team. Chavo, Apache Guerrero. He's standing tied. Tornado DDT from one corner. Tornado DDT from the neck. You're definitely not going to get up on that one. And the Lucha natives retain the SPW2K 6-man championships. Taking the win here tonight. A huge victory. They can head right back to America with the gold. And we got the SPW Internet Championship matchup going down. Garland using his rematch clause here in London, England. Made that long flight out. Garland came out here and was dominating the Internet Championship division with 2 title defenses. Garland was putting down for the SPW2K Internet Championship, lost to the returning KUSHYBABY. Here tonight, Garland puts up again his final opportunity to win that championship. He's right back at the bottom of the rankings and gotta find himself throughout the SPW2K ranking system. Opens up the opportunity for other divisions. And you know Garland wants to close in on where he left off. Here tonight's his final opportunity. And you see that smirk. It's not going to be an easy task as we have the UK zone for Walter. Making his way down the aisle. Walter has held various UK championship titles in various promotions here in the UK, from Progress, Defiant, IPW, you name it. Walter has damn near done it. Dominating the UK scene, has crossed over, has been dominating PWG, Beyond Wrestling, Evolve, and the WWN. And Walter, through that partnership with the WWE and the NXT and the 2K brand, branching out with the WWN, we were able to silence in this deal with no worries, no problems. And Walter is here for an opportunity to cash in, make that viral moment. And that's number 2 and he will be joined by this man, SPW2K Destiny entry. This man will also be included in that SPW2K Destiny Championship Series tournament. This is Rocky Ramone, the Psycho Rocky Ramone. Ramone getting from real deep in the middle of the hill. Making the Bronx, New York his home. Still a more travel out here. Had a little crowd here in London, England. Gazing down on the island, gazing on the rainbow as we wait for Cushy Baby, the internet champ. SPW2K internet champion, Cushy Baby.
From me like smoke. Like I'm music up. Like I win the dick. It's how to roll it up.
He regained the championship when he left. Injured on it.
Like my first time.
Before he returned, he was injured. He was on leave.
Hey, we make music for the G's, not the guys wearing skinny jeans. A lot of white rappers now it's sounding like some enemies. And I just smoked high as a hippie on the plane. I'm insane.
Cushy Baby has a huge opportunity here tonight to silence the former champion and take us some top contenders not only in the independent scene, as the SPW2K Internet Championship is being officially weighted out here tonight at SPW2K Uprize, London, England. Are you ready? Walter, take a look at Walter, take a look at Garland, take a look at Ramone. All have eyes on Cushy Baby in that SPW2K Internet Championship. Ramone sending to the outside. At Garland now stomping. And Ramone landed nasty on the outside. He caught an iron on the guardrail. Walter, Cushy Baby fighting it out there. Cushy Baby has that height on his sides, but the rear advantage is heavily in the hands of Walter. Ramone being beaten down by Garland. You know Garland's gonna have that eyes behind his head, trying to keep 6 on Cushy Baby, and Walter will go on there. He just wants to get Ramone out the way. Ramone uses his speed, his agility, the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and Judo background that he has. As you see, he's wasting no time, going for the hurt on Walter as he laid Garland waist, going after Walter. And you see both men had the same idea. Cushy Baby elbow joint straight into the face, unprotected elbow joint that is, straight to the face of Walter. Get him out the way, close it down one-on-one. Garland is back in the ring now, locking out with Ramone. Drop kick straight to the face, and Ramone would love to carry a championship in height of the Destiny tournament. Ramone not only representing SPW2K in the tournament, but Super Lucha Libre. Ramone, look at that submission, hanging up on the armbar on the ropes. Walter laying waste to Cushy Baby on the outside. Walter and Cushy Baby going to war. And Walter manhandling Cushy Baby. Cushy Baby is a big dude, bro. Cushy Baby, Mr. Cushy's a big man. And he got manhandled and tossed like a baby. Figuratively and figuratively. And now speaking and showcasing his strength, Walter is. I see Ramone with the 3 amigos barrel the back. No, he's gonna rip tide him in that clothesline. Inside out to Garland. Garland laid out. Walter now just manhandling Cushy on the outside. You gotta keep the action going on the inside. You can't get caught up on what's going on your fight and your brawl on the outside of the ring. You wanna create an opening like that, tossing Cushy Baby into the turnpost. Garland going for a pin predicament. Walter wasting no time to slide in, go for the attack. Instead of just breaking it up, he's just gonna take out the man making for the pin, which is a smart move. What does he have set up? He's gonna go. Oh, look at this combination. Hunting him down. Beautiful layout by Ramone, eliminating KUSHYBABY, the champion. KUSHYBABY does not have to be pinned to lose his internet championship pretty much. KUSHYBABY has to act fast, take advantage of open opportunities, and as soon as he sees someone knocked out, limp, having no vital signs, immediately capitalize, go for that pinning predicament. Garland, series, laying out Walter, and look at that pinning predicament by Ramone thinking fast, trying to get in and get out of here and prepare for the tournament. And KUSHYBABY, no. Monkey see, monkey do. What you can do, I can do better type of scenario. Going for that pinning predicament. Still scoring a 2 count though, due to Garland interfering. Ramone laid out. Ramone getting picked back up by KUSHYBABY. KUSHYBABY was KUSHYBABY. No, Ramone's not into his gut. Walter. One slam to Garland, eliminating Garland now. Pushing those real potential. Now tossing it. Ramone trying to add insult to injury to Ramone. Then leaving the space for KUSHYBABY to breathe. Catch his energy, catch his breath, catch up, revitalize, create his game plan. You can see he's capitalizing now. Nope, Ramone breaks that all about, scratch all of that. Ramone now, sending KUSHYBABY inside the ring. Walter, nope. What is this? Oh, dropping it. To Walter and then Walter out. Ramone, Garland, what are they setting up? Is this a double team? Nope. Ramone for the kick. Walter went down. Back to the bases, taking Garland out. Garland taking both Walter and Ramone. Nope, just Walter to the corner. No, what is this? No, Walter stopping Ramone. Reevaluating his move is Garland. Ramone. Laying him out with that backslide, using his height and his weight to his advantage. Momentum shifting in. And what is this? KUSHYBABY dropping across the knee. No. Elbow. Vicious elbow by Ramone. KUSHYBABY no. Reversing it. DDT. Reverse DDT. Ramone eating those boots as Walter and Garland going to war. Garland sending Walter to the outside. Ramone bringing it back. Establishing wrestling basics. Tossing him over, Vega throw. What is this? Ramone hanging. KUSHYBABY. Ramone now going for the pinning predicament. No. Garland is there. Break it up. He wants his goal back. And look how he's holding that. Look how he's holding that. Rocky on a nasty position on his neck. Damn it, Himura Takahashi in. And Garland, nope. Scoop slam. Taking out some energy. Vital energetic Garland. Garland has to revitalize, come with a game plan. Close this out. If his stamina's running low, but I don't know about that. Walter just tossed him. IQ is nothing. Full rotation. And oh, me. What is this? Spin out. Oh, Indiana driver. Indiana plane. Look at this. 1, 2. Garland go for a pin. Oh my God, wow. Garland trying to go for a stalling suplex, but KUSHYBABY hit that Indiana doobie plane. Slamming Rocky face first from that, and he scored a pinning predicament off of that signature maneuver.
From me like smoke.
I was even at loss.
Like I'm music up.
I didn't think it was supposed to end like that. I thought Rocky was kicked out. I thought Garland would put that stalling suplex onto them and break it up. But I think Garland looked back last minute. Look at this. How you folded Rocky. I think Garland looked back last minute and realized the referee should
and we make music for the G's, not the guys wearing skinny jeans. A lot of white rappers now it sounding like some enemies. And I just smoked high as a hippie on the plane.
Congrats to the homie. We're gonna go right in to SPW2K Women's World Championship. I wouldn't say opportunity, matchup. Jazzy alpha female. Jazzy Galbert, the alpha female. Making her way down the aisle. This crowd is rabid crowd here in London. Such a great show. Kicking off with that Aldis. National Treasure Gauntlet. We had two opponents step up with DUNNE, who came up short, and Hypnosis scored a huge win over DUNNE, over Aldis, the NWA World Champion. 6-man championships are on the line. Just had the Internet Championship, and now our women of the SPW2K roster are going to go to war. The alpha female Jazzy Galbert waiting out. Here, the sinister laugh of one Ebony, SPW2K Women's World Champion. Ebony been undefeated, absolutely undefeated since her reign and tear this season, this 2K18 season. Making her debut close to the end of 2K17, returning back to a full-time contract with us here at SPW. But Ebony, out here, defending the SPW Women's World Championship in the Battle Royale, and having a death grip ever since. She's hunting it for Cosmic Title. Cosmic Title went on that league and retired the championship. Ebony took up in place and had a stranglehold over that beautiful SPW Women's Championship gold. Jazzy Galbert, the alpha female, I felt would be the suitable contestant that would bring the fight to Ebony. And it's official, it's going down in a matter of moments. Jazzy Galbert, the alpha female. Look at that dead cold stare that she has on Ebony. She remains locked an eye on her. Ebony, SPW2K Women's Champion. She's been going on damn near almost 6 months, holding that championship now. She's held it on her own independent bookings and also representing SPW2K. The SPW2K Women's Championship is on the line here tonight. As Ebony looks at that gold, hands it over. There's a little sheer doubt in the champion's mind, no doubt. Whether or not, what happens if she does get the best of me in this predicament? Where do we go from here? And it's always a tough spot when you lose the World Championship. Where do you go back from here? Back to the drawing board. Back to climbing up the mountain. Picking that rematch slot wisely. You see Ebony being like she shot out of a cannon, the mountain punches. Now stomping on Jazzy, the big height and weight difference between the two women. And just like that, she landed. Oh my God, I turned a death grip. I shot right to the throat. Cut off your wind passage. And oh man, float over. She's ending it right here. Another quick finito. No, Jazzy kicks out. The alpha female. Gonna prove exactly why she has that name here tonight. Jazzy, the beautiful hurricane runner. Beautifully done. Kick to the side. Kick to the legs. And Ebony now. Oh, it's cut. Let's drop down on that cutter. Whipping those kicks. Vicious kicks to the back and the body of Ebony. Ebony now by the braids, getting tossed over into the corner, the long braids. Working against her, and oh, alpha female. The crossbody across the back. And Ebony, Hurricane Rana again, tying up Ebony in the ropes. Uppercut. Jazzy Galbert kick to the gut now. And oh no. Hurricane runner, beautiful. Even Jazzy knew that she couldn't take another one of those. Jazzy again with a vicious onslaught maneuver of attacks. Can Jazzy defeat and dethrone Ebony here tonight? Suplex. Jazzy Galbert nailing Ebony in the back, wrenching back with the braids, throwing her back into the mat now, just abusing Ebony. And Ebony getting back to her feet. Tongue-in shot straight to the throat, and Ebony now hitting her again with a power bomb. And that may be it. She didn't even go for that. She knows it's over 2-3 again. Ebony proves exactly why she's gonna run this women's championship division, defeating the alpha female, a veteran women's wrestler in the world of sport here in the UK. Ebony laid waste to her. That knee to the breastplate picked her up with that tongue-in spot, and the powerbomb, vicious powerbomb into the mat to close it out. Ebony grabbing all that gold and proving exactly why she's gonna have a stranglehold. She's gonna run the SPW2K. What is your destiny? Well, 12 COD talents from the Empire Wrestling Network and COD communities all around the world are ready to leave their legacy and become the first ever SPW Destiny Champion right here in the Supreme Pro Wrestling Destiny Championship Tournament. Representing first, Hypnosis. He'll be representing Fight Zone Wrestling, Online Wrestling Federation, and Supreme Pro Wrestling 2K. Hypnosis is the backbone of the MWN. Apache Guerrero, representing Worldwide Wrestling, WWW, and Supreme Pro Wrestling 2K. COLDSTONE AHJIT, he'll be representing Rising Sun Persero and Supreme Pro Wrestling 2K. Ramone, representing Super Lucha Libre and Supreme Pro Wrestling 2K. The Golden Boy, Shane Ashton, representing No.REMORSE.MAFIA and Supreme Pro Wrestling 2K. TigerFury, Tiger Aoki, representing Rising Sun Persero, Super Japan Pro Wrestling, and WDW. Jesse Snipes, representing United Kingdom Wrestling, Supreme Pro Wrestling 2K. Eric Wolf, representing UPW. Evan Reynolds, representing PWA. Instinct Classic, Mason Brooks, representing XCW. Bloodhound Gang's Roddy, representing Supreme Pro Wrestling 2K. And Scott Adams, representing Car of Honor. This is the Destiny Championship Series 2018 tournament, presented by Supreme Pro Wrestling 2K. Who will be our SPW2K Destiny Champion, and who will go on to face off with Nathan SMARTA for the SPW2K World Championship at Heatwave? Well, we'll only find out at one place, and that will be the SPW Destiny Championship Series Tournament 2018. See you at the match. And we are back to SPW Uprize, London, England, and a huge 8-man tag match is going to be underway. SUZUKI-GUN versus No Remorse Mafia. And here we go, and you hear it, the opening symphony. SUZUKI-GUN, KES, Killer Elite Squad, Minoru Suzuki, alongside Zack Sabre Jr. And we're gonna see, Lance Hoyt, Killer Elite Squad, Davey Boy Smith Jr. and Minoru Suzuki, the leader of SUZUKI-GUN. Zack Saber's gonna get that family welcome, that homeland welcome entrance I see. SUZUKI-GUN, one of the most menacing, deadly, violent, and fearless and fearful factions, not only in Japan but worldwide. Minoru Suzuki, a veteran in this business, a legend, a Japanese shoot style legend, has accompanied one of the most vital teammates into his stable, into this faction, SUZUKI-GUN. You look at the size of Killer Elite Squad alone, and then you add in the technical submission, British strong style aspect, not only with Davey Boy Smith, but with Zack Sabre Jr. It's gonna be dangerous. No Remorse Mafia want to make an impact as a stable here tonight. They have a big fish to fry here.
It's Mafia.
As I guess, okay, we're gonna go right in to some No Remorse Mafia entrance. We're gonna kick off with the newest member of No Remorse Mafia, brought in by Shane Ashton and Mikey Truth. The newest member of No Remorse Mafia, SPW2K homegrown talent, now repping No Remorse Mafia, the mobster, Frankie, the mobster, Graziano. Frankie the Mobster Graziano returning to SPW2K after a huge 3-year hiatus, 3 to 4 year hiatus. He went into MMA and mixed martial art combats, returning back into pro wrestling and aligning himself with No Remorse Mafia, this new era of No Remorse Mafia that we're gonna learn coming together here tonight. The first time we're gonna see this new era of No Remorse Mafia together, competing together here tonight at Uprize in London, England. And Frankie Graziano, the mobster, the big man, the bodyguard, Frankie the mobster, the hitman of NRM, so to speak, making the first entrant here as he stares down KES. And he's going to be accompanied by No Remorse Mafia leaders. The leaders of No Remorse Mafia, Mikey Truth, Shane Ashton, as the No Remorse Mafia theme music hits and rising, we have No Remorse Mafia's leaders, Mikey Truth on the right hand side, Shane Ashton on the left. Mikey Truth, the former SPW2K World Champion. Shane Ashton, also a former SPW2K World Champion at one point in his career. These guys have held the SPW2K Tag Team Championships on one occasion. They've dominated the Empire Wrestling Network scene individually in the singles division and collectively as a tag team. They come together as No Remorse Mafia and have brought in the faction and in opening the doors to alumni all throughout not only the car community but the independent scene. And we're gonna learn the creeper of violence as aligning himself with No Remorse Mafia. What kind of deal with the devil did No Remorse Mafia make? As you hear that sickening total music, the creeper of violence, the prince of darkness, the menacing figure that is Punishment Martinez, coming hot off of an RH UK tour. He's been brought in to No Remorse Mafia, and it's like No Remorse Mafia scientifically dissected Suzuki-Gun and have added into the pieces that can equalize the team of Suzuki-Gun. They added in the body to equal into Davey Boy Smith with Frankie Graziano, and to add in that height factor, the big body height factor, they brought in Punishment Martinez, made a deal with the creeper of violence, and have brought him in to the faction. And they can do this. Who knows who's gonna align himself with No Remorse Mafia? What big money has been offered to these guys to align themselves with this faction? You don't know who it's gonna be, who's gonna be a hitter for them. We've learned over the years that Mikey Truth makes these deals. You see Mikey slid right back in that ring because he knows one man is left for Suzuki-Gun, and that's Zack Sabre Jr., who's getting the home welcome. Last man to enter in this matchup. Zack Sabre Jr. closing off his team with Suzuki-Gun. Mikey Truth slid into that ring. He has a brewing feud with Zack Sabre Jr., a man that has taught him. Zack Sabre Jr. has taught and hosted a seminar at Smash Wrestling in Canada and Toronto, which Mikey Truth attended and learned under Zack Sabre Jr. Mikey Truth first non-title world championship defense was against Zack Sabre Jr. 2 out of 3 falls, but Mikey Truth lost and tapped out to Zack Sabre Jr. due to an armbar. There's a feud brewing between Zack Sabre Jr. and Mikey Truth low-key. And Zack Sabre Jr. is home in London, England, right before going back to Japan for the G1 Climax and the G1 specials. And here we go, Frankie Graziano with that uppercut, vicious uppercut to Davey Boy Smith. And you can see both similar in size. Davey Boy Smith has a little bit more of a height advantage, but they're both big dudes that know how to fight, love a big fight. And I'm gonna get to the nitty gritty here, and you see leveling him. He threw his all. He knew he had to take down Frankie Graziano. And you see walking around as a sense of pride, as a confidence boost when you can lay out your opponent like that. Mark your territory. Tagging in Minoru Suzuki, who can just physically dissect any man he's in the ring with, break them down, break your joints down. Before you know, you can't even walk. And look at Minoru, all disrespectful kicks, yelling at him, young boy too. Frankie Graziano, what is this? Oh, getting yanked by the arm. Look at him yanking down on the shoulder joint. He's gonna work on Frankie Graziano, make it hard for Frankie Graziano to pick up the bigger guys on his team. Frankie Graziano caught him, and look at this. Oh my God! Guillotine elbow drop across the knee, just cushioning his throat and his neck across his knee. Minoru Suzuki now. What is this? Hooked up? No. Punch straight to the face. Frankie Graziano now tagging in. Leader versus leader. Mikey Truth, leader of the No Remorse Mafia, versus the leader of Suzuki-GUN, Minoru Suzuki. Suzuki now floating over. Reverse DDT. And what is this? Minoru Suzuki just pounding down. Putting that knee centered into the spine. Just pounding down into the face. Gonna set up Mikey Truth. Mikey Truth now. Coming off of a huge loss against Nathan Smarter at Supreme Star. The biggest event of the year for us. Oh, Mikey with a hellacious clothesline to the outside of Minoru Suzuki. Mikey trying to find his base again. Meticulously taking his time. And oh, he drills a nasty knee to the face. As Minoru Suzuki's hair bounces off of the mat. Somewhat protecting the floor from more insult to injury. Mikey Truth. What is he doing? Ragdolling Minoru Suzuki. Now slamming Minoru's head against the apron. Mikey tried to go for a wild man splash. Catching nothing. That opening up. No, Mikey sending Minoru Suzuki back inside to cut that count. Not like Japan. No 20 counts here. Yeah, the rules are flawed on the outside once you're outside, but it's down to a long, tedious 10 count. And oh, look at this size difference between Lantoy and Mikey Truth. Mikey Truth tagging Graziano. Best bet. Get in when Lantoy's been worked and you see Graziano lay out Lantoy with that forearm, and then he went under, caught him in the knee. And picking up the height difference between Lantoy and Mikey Truth did, turning Mikey Truth looked like a baby compared to Lantoy. And look at the strength by Graziano though. The mobster showcasing his stardom here tonight in this matchup with that muscle buster. Irish Rip now. Oh man, and he splashed into enemy territory and took every man off the apron with the impact of that. Lantoy smashing Graziano. The size difference between himself and Graziano is impressive enough. Davey Boy back in. You can see the teams are being smart with the tags in and out. They're adding in guys that can either take advantage of weaknesses or guys that can capitalize and can even out the size differences in this matchup. You'll have a Davey Boy Smith and Frankie Graziano pair off, and then once there's an opening on one of the two bigger guys, you'll have the quicker, more agile Shane Ashton and Mikey Truth pop in and capitalize. Or whether it's a Minoru Suzuki or Zack Sabre Jr. in there to lock in a hold. And now you see right there, Frankie Graziano desperate tags in Shane Ashton. Shane Ashton gonna bring in that speed, but gets stopped by the powerful Davey Boy Smith, who just tossed him over his body into the lights, grounding Shane Ashton. And Shane Ashton, who has some power, freakish power in his own right, is gonna have to fight under this beat down as he gets drilled by Davey Boy Smith. Davey Boy Smith Jr. won. No. Almost closed in a pinning predicament here for his team. Shane Ashton kicking out. Slamming the knee into the mat. Smart man. Slow down Shane Ashton as much as you possibly can. Shane Ashton slams back into the mat. Shane Ashton will be competing in the Destiny 2K Championship Tournament. A big win for his team here tonight. Adds that much more confidence for him. Oh man, reverse DDT, and you can see he put more torque in that spike in the crown, the back of the crown of Davey Boy Smith into the mat. And look at this, bell to back, hooking the arms for that fall away. And now faced with greatness, he hit it. Unprettier modification, going for the pinning predicament. 1, 2, and Davey Boy powering out of that, pushing Shane Ashton off of him. Shane Ashton grounding Davey Boy right here with those elbows to the collarbone, to the throat. If he can luckily get him into the throat area, cut off that windpipe. And that crossface cinched in. Crossface, he went down, not taking the chances, trying to choke out Davey Boy Smith here. Davey holding on and trying to pull himself closer to the rope. No, he's just gonna roll over and just power out of it, use his strength. Shane Ashton clobbering, doing whatever he can to ground Davey Boy. No, Davey Boy, he reverses it, and oh, a suplex. You can see Shane Ashton showcasing power and strength. He cuts Davey Boy Smith from capitalizing and making his way to his corner, tagging his cousin Mikey Truth. Now Mikey Truth, the iconic deity, Mikey Truth, former SPW2K world champion, insult to injury. He's gonna tie him up. He's gonna tie up Davey Boy Smith. He's gonna laugh at the team, the Suzuki-GUN team, disrespect them. Oh my god. The legend, British Bulldog, son, being disrespected here. Minoru Suzuki doesn't want to take that as he takes Mikey Truth from out the corner there, picking at him. Mikey going back for a tilt-a-whirl Hurricane Rana, hooking the legs. Smart man hooking the legs away from the ropes. No. Veteran Mikey Truth knowing where he is at all time. And oh my god. Super kicked Minoru Suzuki, but not paying attention to who's in. But he caught the leg, and Frankie Graziano capitalizing. The mobster with a drive-by clothesline splash into the corner, and Lance Hoyt bringing down Lance Hoyt and evening out the playing field for Mikey Truth. And Mikey with that crucifix using, and that's what Mikey Truth's gonna do. He's gonna use the body and the size difference against Lance Hoyt as he sets him up. Tooting up the bend, super kick, reach, and he put so much torque in that. A lot of DDP yoga to help him reach and stretch for that one to get that height. Mike had to leap up for that kick, that super kick, to catch Lance Hoyt in the right spot. Lance Hoyt in the corner. Lance Hoyt boots away Mikey Truth's head almost off his shoulders, and oh my god, oh my god. Lance Hoyt almost threw Mikey Truth into the air. Mikey ricocheted off the mat. Mikey firing back with an elbow. Mikey sending Lance Hoyt back into the corner. And Mikey being tossed back in the corner again. Irish ripped into Suzuki-GUN home plate. Lance Hoyt now Irish ripping again. Mikey Truth from pillar to post. What is this? And oh, Mikey elbow caught Lance Hoyt right above the eye, busted him open, and what is this? Oh my god, I don't know how Mikey pulled that off, but hooking up Lance Hoyt for that package. DDT, and he tags in Punishment Martinez, the equalizer, and Punishment Martinez kicking into that cut. Mikey hit it with the elbow. And look at Lance Hoyt. Lance Hoyt is leaking right above the eye. And that could enrage Lance Hoyt or weaken Lance Hoyt. The more blood loss he loses. And Punishment Martinez, look at the size between. The size difference has been evened out. Mikey Truth looked like a kid compared to Lance Hoyt. In there just to survive. Desperately throwing that elbow. And oh, you see Frankie Graziano desperately throwing that fist. Graziano has been a key factor for No Remorse Mafia, and I see exactly why he's been assigned and brought in. And Lance Hoyt gonna guillotine Punishment Martinez. Punishment Martinez, the big man, standing at damn near 6'10". You might as well give him the 7 foot, just like you are gonna give Lance Hoyt. These guys are fucking mammoths, beasts, going to war. A Vinnie Mac dream match. And look at that, he just whipped him down. And oh, Lance Hoyt somehow, some way, scoring that hot tag to Zack Sabre Jr. Zack Sabre with that enziguri. He hits an enziguri, hits another one. Punishment Martinez is not going down. A third one. He tried to punch him. A back kick. Another back kick. Punishment Martinez is not going down. Zack Sabre Jr. cannot take the big man down. Zack Sabre Jr. is absolutely frustrated. Punishment wiped him away like he's a fucking fly. And Zack Sabre Jr. oh, laid out. Laid out by Punishment Martinez. God damn. Punishment Martinez is a beast. Fucking Shane Ashton and Mikey Truth has done amazing scouting to guys to align themselves with into No.REMORSE Mafia and to carry this No.REMORSE Mafia flag. That badge. Graziano's now in. Zack Sabre Jr. has to go to his submission technician background. That British strong style. And oh, he going for the attack on the arm. Watch out for that armbar by Zack Sabre Jr. Beautiful bridge. Suplex. Again attacking that arm. He's making his target. And where he's going to attack. High knee right to the face. Blur up that vision for Graziano. And here comes those kicks to the leg. Another high knee. Try and break down Graziano limb by limb. Making it harder for Graziano as Graziano trying to find his placement. You see those knees to the face. Blurring his vision. Had to find himself. That slight hesitation opens up for Zack Sabre Jr. to get back into control. Zack Sabre Jr. gonna capitalize with that. Nope, Graziano gonna switch it. And famous, sir. That drive-by leg drop. And Graziano gut wrench deadlift. Powerbomb, sit-out powerbomb onto Zack Sabre Jr. Graziano laying out Zack Sabre Jr. He tags in Mikey Truth. And you see what he did there. Laid out a fallen, broken Zack Sabre Jr. from Mikey Truth to capitalize on. Mikey Truth, Zack Sabre Jr. going back to Indian Invasion, where Mikey Truth lost to Zack Sabre Jr. Zack Sabre Jr. caused Mikey Truth to tap the fuck out in the middle of that squared circle. A defeat that has haunted Mikey Truth throughout his whole reign. And the only other man to defeat him in that reign was Nathan SMARTA. Zack Sabre Jr., oh my god, tagged in Minoru Suzuki. And Mikey Truth here hit an air cannon, Spanish Fly variation. Damn near almost botched it into his benefit. Minoru Suzuki there, Minoru Suzuki trapping him up. And he's gonna put the hurt just for that. Minoru Suzuki, oh my god, choking him out. Choke out with his own arm into a neck breaker. Minoru Suzuki, sick, menacing figure in this ring. It's a craftsmanship to him and Zack Sabre Jr. when it comes to the submission attempts and submission holds. Don't apply it if you don't know what you're gonna do. And look at this, SUZUKI-GUN in control as leader versus leader right now. Minoru Suzuki, what does he have set up? He's calling for Mikey Truth to get up. Look at Zack Sabre Jr. finally getting back onto his feet. Minoru Suzuki with a sledgehammer, leaping out of the corner for that one. Minoru Suzuki, no, stops, elbow. He eats that forearm by Mikey Truth. Mikey Truth going victim to back to basics by Minoru Suzuki. Minoru Suzuki now finding a right position with what to do as he turns Mikey Truth smart back into his home plate as he works on him. He's cutting off the ring, cutting off the distance from Mikey Truth. Mikey Truth tried to go for her and Karana. Minoru Suzuki said, fuck out of here, and powerbombed him. That knocked the win out of Mikey Truth. Mikey Truth didn't even know where he is. And Minoru Suzuki applying that submission. Shocking Mikey Truth's body like that, and now applying the submission, tearing him down that octopus hole. And oh my god, Mikey breaking out. Look like Minoru Suzuki is going to go into a transition. Mikey Truth found that as the opening. Mikey is a submission technician in his own right. Maple Leaf Grappling did him well. Battle Arts did him well. Trained by Yuki Ishihara, in Battle Arts. Mikey knows his stuff, but that package pile driver on Shane Ashton, though, maybe all she wrote. Right here, SUZUKI-GUN almost taking it. Minoru Suzuki leaving the example almost right there for his team on what it is to be a leader, bringing him to victory. Lantor had to clean up somewhat that cut. thrown a towel in the midst of this, as he was just leaking like a fucking pig. He tried to refuse it, but he got cleaned up a little bit there. You can still see blotches of blood. Shane Ashton though working on Minoru Suzuki, and if Lance Hoyt is back in there, you know that's a target. Minoru Suzuki now being worked on, and if No Remorse Mafia, see what they're trying to do, keep the veteran in there, because you know his gas tank is not as filled as the rest of the guys on his team. They know his stamina isn't up to shot. 20, almost 30 years in this business in Persero shoot style combat. It does your toll on your body. You can be as much physical shape as you can, as Minoru Suzuki is, but the longer this match goes, it's going to do its toll, as he finally got that tag into Davey Boy Smith. Davey Boy Smith. Shane Ashton squaring out the Golden Boy. Going upstairs. Closing in on that pendulum. Pendulum press right there. Beautifully done. Gotta go for that pinning predicament. Not scoring anything, but he hit that face of greatness on Davey Boy Smith. Stomp to the back. Shane Ashton taking his pace, taking his time, not trying to add insult to injury on his factor. He knows he has the grueling 4 days tournament right there. Another pendulum press. Nope. As he wrestled to get the shoulders down by Davey Boy Smith. Davey Boy trying to go for the tag. Lance Hoyt is back in. Shane Ashton needs to focus. He eats that boot. He eats another boot. Shane Ashton needs to focus on that wound above the eye. Shane Ashton eats boot after boot to the face. Lance Hoyt arm dragged. His momentum, his weight being used against him. Shane Ashton kicks right to the gut, trying to cut him. And oh, Shane Ashton, he hit him in the eye again. He did exactly cut, and he hits him again, opening up that cut again. Lance Hoyt is like, that is a nasty cut above his eye, and that enraged Lance Hoyt. Mikey Truth is back in, and no, Mikey Truth missed that high knee, and Lance Hoyt Irish ripping Mikey Truth. Lance Hoyt, what does he have? Mikey Truth? No! Oh my God! Mikey Truth, somehow, Mikey Truth high knees to hit him. Can I set up another super kick? Tooting up that band. Tooting up that DJ set. And boom! Hits it. With a banger. That super kick. And Mikey doing the smart thing. Dragging Lance Hoyt back to his corner. Dragging. And you see the toll it took. Lance Hoyt's a big man. That's dead weight you have to drag over. Mikey, oh. Putting in that fight. The height difference. The size difference between these two is a ridiculous, heavily in the favor of Lance Hoyt, but Mikey Truth, the pitbull that he is, putting up a fight. Oh, he hits that enziguri, and Mikey hurt. Cartwheel, moonsault, cartwheel, spin on moonsault right there, trying to drive the air out of Lance Hoyt as much as possible. The cut has been read open. He needs to capitalize on that. Lance Hoyt, the longer Lance Hoyt's in this ring, he headbutts him with the open wound. Lance Hoyt's a beast, and he manhandles Mikey Truth. Mikey Truth fighting back instead of tagging out and just calling it quits. Mikey Truth trying to prove a point. This David versus Goliath comparison right here. Look at that Hurricane Rana. Lance Hoyt. What is going on here? Irish Rip back in the corner. Another high-end enziguri. Setting up front of the cartwheel. Moonsault. And Mikey Truth. No way. No way Mikey Truth looking for a truthful injection. No way. Mikey Truth gonna have to go so low. Mikey Truth going low. Oh, center of gravity. He hits a truthful injection on the big bad Lance Hoyt. Mikey Truth had to stick in it to prove a point, and that's what it was. Then he can hit a truthful injection on the big man. Davey Boy Smith breaks it up. Lance Hoyt's whole vertebrae just compressing on him. And Mikey Truth pulling Lance Hoyt. You see the weight. It's dead weight. He had to stop, regain energy, pulling more, and he tags in Graziano. Graziano's in. Oh, bell to back overhead. Lance Hoyt back in this thing. That was scary how Lance Hoyt's body just compressed. Even SUZUKI-GUN was in shock that Mikey Truth pulled that off. Graziano upstairs. Lance Hoyt going upstairs, and you can see Lance Hoyt drastically has slowed down. He's gasping for air at this point now in the match. He's been in the ring, and you see he's holding that back too. He's hurt. 1, 2, no, Graziano kicks out. Lance Hoyt was hoping to take that one home, and oh, a nasty kick to the face. And Graziano laid out. Lance Hoyt getting fired up, trying to blaze that fire up back in and reignite that fire in him. And what is this? No way. Oh, Graziano reversing that, smashing his face into the mat. Bloodied. A bloodied. You can tell he's starting to get tired. Lance Hoyt being pushed to the test here. No Remorse Mafia. Oh, the attack back in the back there. And Graziano are whipping it right back into the mat. Over under right there by Lance Hoyt. Now picking up Graziano, spin out a black hole slam variation. Graziano trying to reach out for a tag. Tags in. Shane Ashton. Minoru Suzuki's tagged in. Lance Hoyt getting out of here. He knows. Get out. As you see the agile Shane Ashton is cooking. He had some time to cook and do his thing with the progressive kicks to the face to Minoru Suzuki and a crossface. He's the force. The master submission. The tap. No, Suzuki got that rope break. Standing moonsault by Shane Ashton, the golden boy. Going for a pinning predicament. Just wanted to drive the wind out of him. And look at this. Punishment Martinez drilling Davey Boy Smith with that slam into the mat. Minoru Suzuki slamming down Shane Ashton. Tried to attack Punishment. Punishment was already outside the ring though. Minoru Suzuki upstairs, calling for Shane Ashton to get up. Was Minoru Suzuki had planned, and oh, sledgehammer. What an 8-man tag though, to say the least. SUZUKI-GUN versus No Remorse Mafia for the first time ever here in London, England. Homeland of Zack Sabre Jr. Graziano tagged in. Hot tag by Shane Ashton. Minoru Suzuki kind of allowed him to do it. And now being on the receiving end of an onslaught of attacks by Frankie Graziano. Frankie the Mobster Graziano watching down on a farm Minoru Suzuki. Not sure if he's playing possum, but he's going to use that same amount of time for him to regain energy, breathe again, and set up for his finisher. The Mobster's ending. Oh my God. Just drilling him right on his knee. The top of his head on his knee like that. 1, 2, 3. And Graziano with a huge win. A huge win. Graziano, you want to make an impression? You beat the SUZUKI-GUN leader. And Graziano, the new addition to No Remorse Mafia, just beat Minoru Suzuki here in London, England. Zack Sabre Jr. is shocked. And we look at some of the highlights in this matchup. You see Mikey Truth doing the smart thing, pulling back the big man to his corner at all times, cutting off that ring. And it's No Remorse Mafia, Graziano defeating Minoru Suzuki, and No Remorse Mafia, this solid new rendition of No Remorse Mafia coming together, defeating SUZUKI-GUN and planting their flag as a faction here in SPW2K. And goddamn, I watch out for any division No.REMORSE.MAFIA is involved in as we go into this SPW2K tag team matchup. Pretty unorthodox storyline going into this matchup. Austin Aries, the greatest man that ever lived, former Defiant champion, current Impact World champion. He'll be taking his trip to Toronto for July for Slammiversary and SPW2K home court for Impact presenting Slammiversary. We'll see Austin Aries versus Noose, but here tonight Austin Aries teaming up with the man that defeated him for the Defiant Championship, Rampage Brown. And these guys are teaming up together against the SPW2K Tag Team Champion, Syndicate 21. Austin Aries, the reception here in London, he's been loved, he's been hated, but he's trying to spread that he's the truth in that ring. He's gonna be accompanied though. Can these guys be on the same page at least? As the man that defeated him took one title away of the Collector of Gold. Rampage Brown, Defiant champion, Rampage Brown, coming out here tonight. These two, what a story that would be told. These two that have been feuding against each other team up together to win the tag team championship, very similar to the Syndicate 21 story and how they got together as a tag team. So it can be done. Two guys that are on different pages can team together, and the gold can bring them together onto the same page. Can the SPW2K Championship do that for Rampage Brown and Austin Aries here tonight? SPW2K here in London, England. It's only right we bring us some of the notified stars on the UK scene like Rampage Brown, Mustache Mountain, Walter, just to name a few. As they await Rampage Brown, Austin Aries sharing some words between themselves as they await the arrival of Syndicate 21, Jaden V, Excalibur, accompanied by Madison. Been working throughout the SPW2K Women's Division, trying to climb up the ranks for a potential opportunity for the SPW2K Women's Championship. You've seen her in action on live, online, and on Adrenaline. But here she's accompanying the team that she brought together. Her husband, Excalibur, in the white, and her uncle, Jaden V, in that black trench coat. This Ace of Spades, Jaden V, former SPW2K World Champion, one of our first ever longest reigning SPW2K World Champions, Jaden V. But right now, it's about the SPW2K Tag Team Championships. The SPW2K Tag Team Championships are on the line here tonight, right here in London, England. SPW2K Uprize. We got Rampage Brown, the Defiant Champion, the new Defiant Champion, teaming up against the man that he defeated for that Defiant Championship. And you see these guys staring each other down. Austin Aries, the Impact World Champion, the Impact Wrestling World Champion. So you got champions, world champions alike, stepping up against the tag team champions. Two men that both have held world championships in their collective careers, Excalibur and Jaden V. Two men that came together and through just the family ties of Madison. Excalibur has been a former TMT World Champion, one of the last reigning TMT World Champions, next to the Golden Boy Shane Ashton, who together they're the Elite Superstars and held tag team championships together. Jaden V, former SPW2K World Champion, and has held the tag team championships for the second or third reign now with Excalibur. These guys have learned to respect each other throughout their reigns. Excalibur had to prove and fight his respect in the hand of Madison through defeating Jaden V. And that's how much and how rich their relationship goes. Jaden V just spikes Austin Aries in the early going in this matchup. And that's how rich and deep their relationship goes. And it took those two going at each other's necks. Jaden V and Excalibur beating each other up, pillar to post, for Jaden V to finally respect Excalibur after being defeated by Excalibur. To finally take Madison's hands in that marriage and go ahead and respect that relationship. And together, Madison brought them together to go after the tag team gold, and that they can bring their talents together. Two former world champions can come together and not be lost in the SPW2K roster. They can become tag team champions, and they've done it twice over. Austin Aries, Jaden V on the early going. Jaden V got the upper hand on Austin Aries. He tried to go for that VKO, but Rampage Brown stops, and Rampage Brown, the bigger of the two men, trying to use his weight and his power to his advantage. Austin Aries is the more agile, quicker of the two. Both guys. Well, Rampage Brown is carrying the Defiant brand on his back. Austin Aries is carrying the Impact Wrestling brand on his back. The resurgence of the Impact Wrestling band, as they're now a Canadian promotion, housing a lot of their matches throughout Windsor, Ontario, and going to be housing their biggest event, Slammiversary, in Toronto. Similar to how we hosted our Supremacy event in Toronto. SPW2K being the home plate in Toronto, Canada. We have the Canadian Tag Team Champions, that is the Syndicate 21, trying to prove that point here tonight, that the North reigns supreme in this matchup and worldwide. Jaden V watching on, approving of that X marks the spot kick, which caught Austin Aries. Austin Aries ate that X marks the spot kick, flush, springboard, moonsault by Excalibur. And Excalibur, you cannot underestimate Excalibur. Excalibur, very shoot style fighter, educated feet, down with the submissions, very ground and pound style he has in his arsenal. While Jaden V is that brawler, he'll brawl with you and he'll hit you with those high impact maneuvers. These guys are ground and pounders. These guys are your core-blooded wrestlers right here. Studied the craft. Have about almost 8 years, 10 years under their belts. In-ring activity. Jaden V, homegrown SPW2K talent. Was here since day one, since the doors open. Our second world champion, our second SPW2K world champion, Jaden V is the Ace of Spade. Spinning out Austin Aries as he remains control. Austin Aries now being worked on. Rampage Brown breaking that up. And Jaden V, what does Jaden V have set up? Jaden V with a spear. Catching Austin Aries flush. And this would be a huge victory for these two guys to defeat champions, world champions, in the sense of Rampage Brown and Austin Aries. If Syndicate 21 can get this win, proving that they can, defeat and stand toe-to-toe with a world champion, take him out. It adds that confidence, especially in their tag team reign. They've virtually almost beat everybody on the SPW2K tag team division. And look at Austin Aries, insult to injury. Oh man, slapping it around the top of the back of the head. Madison not proud of that, as Austin Aries disrespecting her uncle, her husband, standing in the corner there waiting that tag. Jaden V smashed in the face of Austin Aries and hooking the arms with that release bell to the back suplex. Austin Aries now. CJMV turning Austin Aries back into his corner. Cutting off the ring halfway. Jaden V showboating a little bit. I don't think he should take that chance to. Giving Austin Aries that opportunity to fight back. Austin Aries now. Irish whip to the corner. What is this? Oh, discus elbow right into the face. Right into the face of Jaden V. And this may be the opening. This may be the opening right here. Oh, hits that cutter. And oh, cow mutilation right here. Oh my God. He has him. Jaden V in the center right there. Jaden V squirming. He's trying to turn around. And oh, Austin Aries can only hold on in that position for so long. And Jaden V could have been choked out there. Rampage Brown going for that pinning predicament. No. Jaden V just playing possum. Using that time. Look at that. Boom. High knee. He used that time to breathe. Gain back his energy. Catch his breath. And now, in applying that sharpshooter, the tables have turned drastically for Syndicate 21. Jaden V ain't no dummy. He's been a world champion for a reason. Locking in that sharpshooter. Will Rampage Brown submit? No, he isn't. He's turning over and using his power. And kicking Jaden V over. And Jaden V tosses Rampage over. Not only the rope, but Austin Aries himself. Austin Aries trying to maintain in his corner to be that legal man just in case. Austin Aries watching on. Rampage Brown, Jaden V now. Oh, cutting out. Rampage Brown now. No, he eats a reverse DDT on the outside. Stomp to the face by Jaden V. Jaden V drilling him with a knee now to the back of the head. Jaden V. Oh man, just tossing Rampage Brown in the stiff side. Oh my God, the stiff side of the guardrail. And that right there, Austin Aries is like, alright. He hooked up Rampage Brown and dropped Rampage spine first into the guardrail. Rampage Brown didn't catch all of it, so it's not too bad, but it's still painful in that deadlift. Powerbomb, one arm powerbomb on the Jaden V by Rampage Brown. Rampage Brown now. What is this? Powerbomb. Holding down into the pinning predicament. 1, 2, and Excalibur is there to break it up. Excalibur breaking up that predicament. He knew it was over right there. And Excalibur eat the feet to Austin Aries, but he gets stomped on by Rampage Brown. Rampage Brown, what is this? Rampage, watch out. Oh, Rampage getting attacked by Excalibur, which kind of opened up the door for Jaden V as these guys are brawling. Jaden V and Brown drilling Jaden V with that brain buster. Brown now gutting up Jaden V. Suplexes Jaden V in the corner. Jaden V in a very peculiar predicament. He should reach up for the tag to Excalibur. So Excalibur can take advantage of the fact that Brown has nobody in his corner. Austin Aries is still laid out. Austin Aries is still incapacitated. Jaden V gonna look for the ace in the hole. Ace in the hole right there. And can Jaden V score this pinning predicament? He lays out Rampage Brown. One, two. No. Rampage Brown kicks out. Austin Aries is right there, but Austin Aries victim will build it back to by Excalibur. Excalibur now. And Austin Aries going to war in the corner there. Jaden V gets stopped by Austin Aries. Austin Aries seeing Jaden V set up. Allowed Jaden V to set up. Get ready to shoot. But oh, Jaden V hits it right there. The VKO. It's Rampage Brown. Austin Aries is laid out on the apron. 1, 2, 3. And Syndicate 21 takes us home. Jaden V just defeated the Defiant champion Rampage Brown here in London, England. And I don't know if Austin Aries just played possum in the corner just to save him the extra day to fight and save the embarrassment on his end. But Rampage Brown was laid out to waste by that VKO out of nowhere. See that ace on the hole, boom, just ricocheting your head and your neck. Once again, boom, just look at that. Oh man, the nasty twerk. Austin Aries try to gut it and slide in there. While Galbert attacked Austin Aries in the back of the neck. Austin Aries went to his corner to nurse that while Jaden V hit the VKO on Brown, incapacitating Brown and allowing Syndicate 21 with a huge victory over world champions alike. Syndicate 21 remain your SPW2K tag team champions. Here at SPW Uprize, we got our Pure Championship and our World Championship coming up next. Congrats to Syndicate 21. Huge tag team championship win. More on SPW Uprize coming up right now. The SPW2K Pure Championship gonna be on the line. COLDSTONE AHJIT coming back to London, England to perform. COLDSTONE AHJIT returning to SPW2K, and he wants to make his impact. He wants gold. He's hungry for it. He's been coming close encounters with the World Championship, with the Pure Championship. Tonight can be the night here in London, England. COLDSTONE has wrestled out here in London, England before. The United Kingdom Wrestling. The London, England crowd is not foreign to him. Wrestling out here in Europe is not foreign to COLDSTONE. Outside of wrestling in Japan and Mexico, COLDSTONE has made stops here into Europe and mainly in the UK. COLDSTONE trained by Sabu, influenced by the Iron Sheik. And COLDSTONE here tonight, who will be competing in the Destiny 2K tournament as well. Would love to enter in that tournament as the Pure Champion. Walk away with the gold. Here tonight, defeat Pod, and tonight has just been a night of just upsets. Absolute upsets here tonight in each match. You think it's gonna go one way, it completely goes left or right, depending on who you're in favor for. Here tonight, I'm very excited on what's going to go down, what's going to transpire as Pac, the Neville level, is going to be raised here tonight. Pac making his way down the rampway. Pac on his debut at Supreme Star won the SPW Pure Championship. He defeated our SPW2K World Champion Nathan SMARTA. He dethroned Nathan SMARTA's longest Pure Championship reign at Supreme Star Night 1, being the mystery star to enter and accept the challenge. And with that, Pac was unstoppable. He went into Night 2, where he walked out with the gold in a fatal 4-way matchup. He went into Adrenaline, defended the gold, and walked out with the gold again. And here tonight, Pac is in his homeland, is in his home court, his home base. And he can defend the Pure Championship against COLDSTONE one-on-one. I'm very excited to see what goes down between the two. COLDSTONE's just unpredictability is going to be a key factor as the SPW Pure Championship officially is going to be underway in moments time. COLDSTONE AHJIT, he's homicidal, suicidal, genocidal. Deep down it's running through his veins. Trained by Sabu, influenced by the Iron Sheik. You see the scars on his body. He's not afraid to get extreme and dangerous. So you don't want to go to those levels. He's gonna be bringing that shoot style against Pac, the man that gravity forgot. The Neville level. Can COLDSTONE step up to the Neville level and surpass it and achieve the Pure Championship? Pac has been absolutely vicious and on a tangent and a reign just to show why he's the best talent, God-given talent in that squared circle, just given the opportunity. He's tired of stupid storylines. He's tired of stupid gimmicks. He just wants to be himself. That's why he walked away from that WWE contract. And thankfully, with this 2K relationship, we were able to get him some work. Especially coming back home, he was able to sign back on and appear for these bookings. And Pac has made the most of it as we're underway. The Pure Championship is underway. Pac is in control. And he's been in control since he's appeared here. His first appearance at Supreme Star. And it's been extended since winning that Pure Championship. It was a one-night deal that turned into multiple bookings for Pac afterwards. Pac now with those elbows to the face of COLDSTONE. Look at this. Oh man, talking that shit to the air of COLDSTONE, getting in the mind of COLDSTONE. And that's what Pac does. His psychology is unmatched. He'll get into your mind. He'll affect you physically with his freakish strength and his unorthodox offensive maneuvers. And look at this, tilt-a-whirl, spiking DDT. All around the world and back again by COLDSTONE AHJIT. And COLDSTONE AHJIT, his unpredictability, like I said, you don't know what COLDSTONE's going to throw at you. He has so many different styles. That heavy shoot style, Persero style of his. Then he can get extreme if he really wants to and just use his body as its own weapon. Even if it hurts and injures himself, he'll do it. Pac though, knowing that he needs to ground COLDSTONE. He can't let COLDSTONE start to cook. Just like how COLDSTONE can't let Pac gain that speed and start to get agile. And oh, there you see COLDSTONE slamming Pac into the mat. COLDSTONE now slamming Pac's face into the ground. And now Pac being drilled right across the thigh there. Oh my god. And COLDSTONE, springboard leg drop. COLDSTONE just trying to find his place in a division and take over. That's all he wants. And look at that, setting up Pac with that drop kick, leaping Pac off of the apron into the floor. And what does COLDSTONE have in store? COLDSTONE is going to use his body as a weapon, it looks like. No, he's not. He's doing a smart thing. Oh, he just launches Pac's face across the apron. Dropping down on the midsection of Pac there. COLDSTONE going to be competing in that Destiny 2K Championship Series tournament. Going to be a grueling 4 days. 3 rounds of action. 12 different causes throughout the COL community and the Empire Wrestling Network coming together, competing for the Destiny 2K Championship Gold and an opportunity to main event Heatwave, our next big event, against Nathan Smarta for the SPW2K World Championship. COLDSTONE can possibly do what Nathan Smarta was dreaming to do and become a pure world champion and reigning the Pure Championship and the World Championship at the same time. But this would be the first step to do that. COLDSTONE, Irish Rip, COLDSTONE sending Pac right into that corner. COLDSTONE now gonna snake eyes him. No, gonna drop him down. We're gonna see that split-legged Arabian moonsault. Spin out leg drop across the face of Pac, and he's doing a good job of trying to ground Pac. Not allow Pac to fly around this ring. Force Pac to go ground and pound. Now picking up Pac. Oh, rolling over Pac. Rolling over. He's hooking the shoulders. Oh my God, what is this? 1, 2. No way. 3. Pac scored it. And Pac scored a fast one. Pac just scored a fast one. I think Pac realized the threat that COLDSTONE was. He scored that pinning predicament, trapped the arms, trapped the shoulders into the mat, and caught that pinning predicament on COLDSTONE. Even I was at shock and how fast and how easily he trapped COLDSTONE like that. COLDSTONE's shocked. COLDSTONE's looking at the ref like, what the fuck is going on? Look at that split-legged Arabian moonsault. COLDSTONE was in control of this matchup. He knew what he was doing, and Pac knew he was in danger. And Pac wanted to just get this done and over it. No showboating, none of that. Look at this, floated over, caught him, and look at this. He hit him in. He's holding on to his belt and locking in his shoulders. He pinning the shoulders into the mat. Close countered, pinning predicament. And the referee counted it. He was trapped. And look at COLDSTONE. COLDSTONE's upset. COLDSTONE rolling out of there like, what the hell? How did Pac get that close one? And Pac hit it all over the crowd. Mixed reaction. Pac is saying that he's defiantly gonna be your pure champion. Accept it now. Pac is your pure champion. Wow. Just like that, we go right into our SPW2K World Championship matchup. A Clash of Champions matchup. Coming out first is gonna be the WWE UK Champion, and he'll be meeting the SPW2K World Champion, Pete Dunne. Yes, Pete Dunne is out here right now, ready for action. Pete Dunne, the United Kingdom Champion, the UK Tournament closing out. By the time Pete Dunne gets back, that UK Championship Tournament will be full out in swing. There's various talent throughout the UK wrestling scene are competing in that WWE UK Championship Tournament. Right here in the UK, actually. And that's where Pete Dunne will be heading right off to. Pete Dunne could be heading off to that with the SPW2K World Championship if he can defeat Nathan SMARTA. As he makes his entrance in and watches on that stage, he awaits. Pete Dunne just waitingly. That patience running thin as the symphony is now being toned. Nathan SMARTA making his entrance here tonight. His first SPW official SPW2K World Championship title defense on that big show here at SPW Uprize. He's back in Europe. Still moments and ways away from Helsinki, Finland. But Nathan SMARTA is down here as he rises from the darkness with the SPW2K World Championship that he won at Supreme Star 2018 Night 2. The roller coaster ride of a weekend that Nathan SMARTA had. Nathan SMARTA, the SPW2K World Champion. That menacing soulless stare down as he locks down eyes with the WWE2K UK Champion, Pete Dunne. This is going to be a fun one to watch. Nathan SMARTA with that shoot style. Pete Dunne with that strong style, Brit style, that new Brit style. The clash of the two. This is going to be real fun to watch. As we're going to see Nathan SMARTA as he ascends into this ring. Gonna put that SPW2K World Championship on the line, and we're gonna see it all go down. We're gonna see it all go down here tonight when we see Nathan SMARTA put it all up for grabs. Pete Dunne, Nathan SMARTA. And here we go. The fans all on their feet. The crowd is all on their feet. Nobody's sitting down. They know the importance of this match of the SPW2K World Championship on the line. It's official, ladies and gentlemen. Pete Dunne in that corner, in the blue corner. As he stares down, he wants that big gold on one shoulder, that UK Championship on the other. He wants to walk out of here with his ego in check. Look at Pete Dunne. Look at the intensity in Pete Dunne's eyes as he stares down that big gold. Nathan SMARTA, the reigning defending SPW2K World Champion. This is a big, big task, but he has to be prepared for this. Just like how Mikey Truth was prepared to face RVD and Y2J leading up to his matchup with him at Supreme Star 2018. Nathan SMARTA has to be prepared for big matches, potentially defending that championship against legends, some of the new icons of this business. The next generation stars are going to be running the show on the major brands of this business. Pete Dunne, a man that has a destined future in the WWE, gonna compete against Nathan SMARTA. And here we go. Pete Dunne dropping, shooting for low with that drop toe hold, shooting down low on Nathan SMARTA. Nathan SMARTA, oh, eats that chop to the chest. Nathan SMARTA cannot get starstruck. He needs to put it all in check. Nathan SMARTA now Irish whip to the turnbuckle. Oh, elbow to the face by Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne stomping on Nathan SMARTA now. Nathan SMARTA on the defensive here heavily. Oh, that sit-out powerbomb by Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne now stomping on Nathan SMARTA. Nathan SMARTA elbows to the gut of Pete Dunne, and Nathan SMARTA finally on the offensive, throwing in that combination, throwing in the combos, and that knee, drilling the knee right into the face of Nathan SMARTA, drilling that knee right into the face of Pete Dunne. Mind me, the action may be going quick. I be getting excited. These are the big matches that I live for as a booker and promoter here in SPW2K, and all that cutter. Dropping Pete Dunne. Stomping right in the midsection of Pete Dunne now. Nathan SMARTA. Mounted punches on the outside there. And now, Nathan SMARTA in control of Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne racking up the jaw on Nathan SMARTA. Oh, crucifix on Nathan SMARTA on the outside. Pete Dunne tossing Nathan SMARTA back inside the squared circle. Nathan SMARTA now being stomped to the back. Pete Dunne needs to just break down Nathan SMARTA physically and mentally if he can. Nathan SMARTA is a hard character to crack, to find that weakness. When you know Nathan SMARTA is in pain, he just has that soulless look in his eyes, that determination and the firing burning. If the man does have a heart, the fire that burns deep down in his chest fails to be extinguished. And oh, that spear onto Pete Dunne as he gets back into control. Nathan SMARTA back in the corner. Off the turnbuckle, going for a splash. No one was there. Pete Dunne needs to capitalize on those openings. When Nathan SMARTA makes that mistake, he needs to capitalize with vital submissions or vital impactful maneuvers. As you see, Pete Dunne sectioning out on the arm. He knows Nathan SMARTA has that submission finisher. That choke. That same choke that choked out Mikey Truth. Choked him out, damn near forced Mikey Truth to have a panic attack in that squared circle at Supreme Star 2018 that crowned him the SPW World Champion. I've never seen Mikey Truth laid out like that. Pete Dunne though laying out Nathan SMARTA with that enziguri, hooking the leg, 1, 2, no. And Nathan SMARTA, the heart that Nathan SMARTA, like I said, if he has a heart, the fire that burns in his chest burns fucking wild. as he fails to give up. And Pete Dunne kicking away at the knees. And Nathan Smart back on his feet. Nathan Smart has the height difference, which he can somewhat use to his advantage. Pete Dunne coming around. Damn near almost wrestling circles around Nathan Smart in the early goings of this matchup. Nathan Smart needs to find that opening. Again, Pete Dunne avoiding offensive maneuvers, but they see Nathan SMARTA answering the arm drag. That kick to the face to Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne now. Pete Dunne. Oh, eats that kick to the thighs. He gets slowed down drastically by Nathan SMARTA. And oh, Nathan SMARTA just back senton. No care for the well-being of himself or Pete Dunne on that one. Irish whipping Pete Dunne to the corner. Pete Dunne saying that need to Nathan SMARTA. Nathan SMARTA over the top. Nathan SMARTA now picking up Pete Dunne. Guillotines Pete Dunne. Stomps Nathan SMARTA. Nathan SMARTA with that stomp, a corporate de gras stomp right into the midsection of Pete Dunne, trying to drive the air out of Pete Dunne. Work on those ribs and a boot to the face of Pete Dunne, the UK champion. Kicked right out of the ring. Nathan SMARTA showing him that this is my yard. You're just a guest here, even though this is your homeland of London, England. The new squared circles are set up and that banner SPW's place. This is my promotion. That is what Nathan SMARTA is out here to prove. And Nathan SMARTA is sending Pete Dunne into the guardrail and throwing down the punches onto Pete Dunne. He's bringing the fight to Pete Dunne. Bringing the fight to the bruiserweight. And Nathan SMARTA tossing Pete Dunne to the opposing side, tossing him back inside the ring now. Gonna bring the fight back inside the squared circle. Nathan SMARTA. But oh, look at this combination. Nasty. Pete Dunne doesn't even know what's coming to him with that combination. Nathan SMARTA cracked up on his jaw, but he back by the caught him mid-motion. Tossing Pete Dunne. This has been a brilliant back and forth matchup between the two men. Nathan SMARTA now comfortable now in his pocket. Nathan SMARTA now going for crossing him over. No. You can see Nathan SMARTA wants to end this, doesn't want this to drain on. He knows Pete Dunne will be out to hurt. Pete Dunne's out to injure when he's using that square circle as opponents. Nathan SMARTA setting up Pete Dunne. Talking that shit down to Pete Dunne. He's setting him up. Here we go. This is dangerous. Pete Dunne got caught. Oh man. Falling wings. Pete Dunne tags. Wow. The winner and walking out of Uprize, retaining the SPW2K World Championship, Nathan SMARTA. He did it. He beat the WWE UK Championship. You know some eyes are on you in the industry when you do that. You know some big men, higher ups are watching this matchup. And that was an impressive victory. We looked at the highlights in the replays. This right here, he caught him. Stomp, hooks over. He placed the arm perfectly under the chin and chokes out Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne knows he has ZK things ahead. Fight for another day. Just tap out. Give it another day. Pete Dunne choked out by Nathan SMARTA here tonight on Uprize. We'd like to thank you all for watching. Nathan SMARTA is set to defend that SPW2K World Championship at Heat Wave against the Destiny champion, whoever that be, at the end of that tournament. Keep in tune to the Destiny tournament. But here tonight is Nathan SMARTA's night. Nathan SMARTA, our SPW2K World Champion. Thank you all for watching Uprize as Nathan SMARTA takes the gold home.